They're coming in with an apology. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is someone that has so much pride, it's actually kind of gross. It's actually kind of gross. Um, you would not think that this is something that they are capable of apologizing. What? What? You could be dealing with a Gemini, or you could be a Gemini. Take that, that resonates. But um, this person has been feeling like karma's biting their ass. Okay, they can't help but to reflect and realize, like, okay, I am dead ass wrong, and I am getting my ass handed to me right now. Okay, um, you do not see this shit coming, but we're gonna see what more you need to hear about the situation. Of course, we're gonna go into detail what this apology consists of and why and what will result to. Okay, let's eat, let go. I do offer personal readings, just by the way. If you would like to book with me, click the link in my bio and go to my website. Scroll to the page that says how to book, and you can see the steps on how to book with me there. All you have to do is DM me on Instagram, email me, reach out to me on Facebook Messenger. Just reach out and say, hey, I want to book a reading with you, and then we'll get you all set up. All of my readings are delivered within 1 to 5 business days. It could be way sooner than that. Sooner than that. Holy hell. I will never reach out to give you a reading. Please don't get scammed by fake accounts. My only account on TikTok is Mimi Cero. Same thing for my Facebook, and then my Instagram is that Leo Witch. Okay. Okay, Page of Swords. So there has been a new perspective. You know the energy I'm getting with the Page of Swords? I'm getting this energy of them like kind of sitting down with friends and like kind of like finally telling, you know, someone close to them everything that kind of transpired between you and them. And they're like, yeah, I can understand your problems with like you, my collective, but you're dead ass wrong for some of the things that you did. And they're like, sometimes people that are so full of themselves and prideful, they need to hear from someone close to them to kind of like to have it register, like, you know what, wait, you're kind of right. Okay, the ego is a motherfucker. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, what more do you need to hear about the situation? The Knight of Pentacles. Oh, this is sucks for you because like you thought you were gonna be with this person for a long time, you know. You definitely could have saw like potential for a long-term future and all that stuff, you know, and like you would have never, if like your future self literally came to you and told you like, hey, this is how they're gonna turn out to be, this is how they're gonna treat you, you're like, no fucking way. You know, you thought you were gonna be able to have it all with this person, okay, and it just didn't end up that way. They could have been someone that wanted to be controlling. They could have been someone that like I'm here trauma dump, but like they dumped all of their issues on you. Okay, they always made like everything your fault. Okay, always blamed you for issues when it really most of the time wasn't your fault. Maybe you played a role in it, but it's like you couldn't do anything. Okay, they were just very like ugly to you, like slowly over time, and it's just like, and I feel like there just was a moment where you kind of looked back at like the beginning of the relationship. You're like, holy shit, like what the fuck happened here? You know what I mean? Um, and just like looking back at this, like it just really sucks. The Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. You know, it was hard for you to just basically kind of be independent again and be away from this person, you know. But I think so far you've been okay, and you realize like you will be okay, like you will survive this, like it's not the end of the world, you know what I mean? Which is I'm glad you kind of like pulled through and saw the beauty in like being independent again and just kind of relying on yourself here. But I just feel like right now you're doing pretty good, and I'm very proud of you. Okay, and I think they could also recognize that you're doing pretty good. So what's gonna be happening next here? You could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. All right, the Wheel of Fortune and the Empress. Ooh, babe, ooh, I love this. You're actually like upgrading right now, okay? You could feel like this person could have actually been blocking your blessings a little bit, because it's like since you've been away from them, things have been going or will actually go a lot better for you, okay? There could be more money coming in for you, okay? You receiving some kind of financial abundance or an opportunity that will allow you to bring more financial abundance in the future, okay? But you're feeling like the hot shit. You're feeling like hot shit right now. You look really good, you're doing really good, and you're going to be doing better. You know, you may think right now is good, but I'm just seeing an upgrade, okay? You're feeling really fucking good. What's going to be happening next? Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. And it's going to trigger them. It's going to trigger them, but not necessarily like in a bad way, like, oh, they're doing good without me. It's sort of like, damn, like, I want to be with them while they're like going through these positive changes. Like, you know, I should have been with her. I should have been with him. You know, it's like thinking of like what should have been, you know. And I think it's also going to make them say, like, do I have a right to say anything? Like, they're going to, you know, you're probably going to think that they're just coming in because of what you have now or what you have going on. Okay. So that's going to really put them in their head. Maybe you're already doing really good right now. It's putting them in their head, like, fuck. Okay, the Five of Swords. They feel like you doing better than them right now is their karma. Okay. The Seven of Wands. They realize how ugly they were. You know, like, if they just fought, like, as much as you fought for the relationship, but actually, like, made changes, things would be so much different. I think they honestly beat themselves up over that. Okay? So tell me more about this apology. Tell me more about this apology. Page of Wands. The Two of Wands. I'm hearing lengthy paragraph. Okay. Yeah, they just want to get their how do you say, they want to get everything out in one go is the energy I'm getting with the Page of Wands and the Two of Wands. So even if you don't, like, say they text you and it's like a big old paragraph, or they call you, don't pick up, they send you a very long voicemail. Like, you know, I'm seeing them telling you, like, they see your perspective now. They understand the immaturity that they brought in the relationship before, the anger, the disgustingness that they brought before, okay? With the Ten of Cups, I think they're going to recognize that the relationship with you is probably one of the best that they had, and that they are very regretful and very upset with themselves. You know, and so I think it's just like, it's kind of weird. It's not like they're having a face-to-face with you, or like you guys are going back and forth. It's like they're literally just giving you it all at once. So that may be a lot. I just want to let you know that may be a lot, maybe a lot to read, and maybe a lot to consume, you know. But weirdly, I don't think they're expecting anything. They're just like, I just want you to know this, okay? And maybe you do need that, you know. What's going to be the result of the situation? Six of Cups. You know, maybe you guys could have a conversation, and I think this is an opportunity to give you guys a moment where you guys really let go of any resentment, grudge, and negative energy between one another, which will feel very relieving, okay? But yeah, all right, I'd say 6 is going to be significant, so 6 days for some of you, okay? Or about 2 weeks or so, okay? All right, love you, bye.